everyone, welcome back. Today we're letting AI decide what we do today. So first I'm going to ask if just give us a prompt of what our video should be about. A specific YouTube that involves no editing. Okay, let's see what it gives us. Hot takes, live reactions, go live or record yourself reacting to fans' hottest NFL takes in real time. Use Twitter, Reddit, or YouTube. Lamar Jackson's overrated. I'll have it give me the ones. Can you give me the controversial opinions? And we'll look at them. But what that loads would be tier ranking NFL quarterbacks. Tier ranking. All right. So you can't see it, but the S is the top row. Okay, so first we have Joe. Okay, you can't really see it on the screen, but the first one is Josh Allen. All right. I'm gonna move from right now he's at G, but I'll move him up to. He deserves S tier. I don't even know who this guy is. Who is this guy? I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. He's going at I tier. This guy, again, don't know who he is. I tier. This guy, don't know who he is. Okay, the backups. So we're not counting backups. Joe Burrow, he's going to go to E, and he's going to then go up to S with Josh Allen. Derek Carr. Actually, no, let's not do this. Let's go back to NFL hottest takes. Okay, sure. Here's some controversial NFL hot takes that will get people talking. Okay, quarterbacks. Justin Herbert is just a stat pattern and not a true franchise quarterback. To be honest, I agree with that one. Justin Herbert is, I think that's true. Lamar Jackson is a better overall quarterback than the Patrick Mahomes. That one's true as well. I think Lamar Jackson is overall better than Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes is just considered good because he has won the championships. Is that because of him? Probably not. Dak Prescott will never win a Super Bowl because he's not clutch. That one's controversial, right? Are the Cowboys a good team? Obviously not. Is Dak Prescott an okay quarterback? Yeah, he's fine, right? He's not good or bad. He's mid, okay? I think if it comes to it, he could win a Super Bowl, but he's old, and I'm not really sure he's going to win a Super Bowl. But I don't think it's because he's not clutch. All right? Aaron Rodgers is overrated and has been carried by great defenses. Well, he's good with the Packers, all right? All right? And with the Jets, he was not good, and he was not carried by a great defense. He was just, the Jets were just bad, right? On the Packers, though, Aaron Rodgers was indeed good, I think. Jalen Hurts is a system quarterback who relies too much on the Eagles' O-line. I feel like that's a little bit true, to be honest. Is Jalen Hurts a good quarterback? Yes. But if you put him in front of, I don't know, the Patriots O-line, he's not going to be as good as everyone sees him to be, right? But he is a good quarterback, just he's not great, right? He's a good quarterback. He knows how to make the plays. But if it's not for the Eagles O-line, he's not amazing. Teams and Super Bowls. The Cowboys will never win another Super Bowl in the modern era. See, I mean, it depends what you mean by modern era. Like, if modern era is the 2000s, yeah, I think they are going to win one because it's hard not to. But the Cowboys currently are not in a state to do so. The 49ers are the biggest frauds in the NFL and will never win with Shanahan. I don't think that's true. This team is a great team, as we saw last year in the Super Bowl, and the 49ers are the big. Okay, yeah. I don't think they're frauds at all. This year was not a good year, but they have all they need to win. Well, maybe not, but they have a lot of good weapons. I think they are sort of ruining it. They're messing it all up this off season, but they were close last year, not this year, but last year. Obviously, yeah. The Bills' Super Bowl window is officially closed. So I don't think so. I think it's really just open, to be honest. The Bills said everyone said this was a rebuild year, and they did well. And imagine what they're gonna do when it's non-rebuild year. I think they're gonna possibly win it next year, if not very soon. The Chiefs dynasty is overrated, and Mahomes isn't even top 5 all time yet. This may be because I'm a Chiefs hater, but I think this is 100% true. The Chiefs are good and stuff, but they're definitely overrated, and Patrick Mahomes is not a top 5 all time. Like maybe the top 20 or top 10. The Lions will make a Super Bowl before the Packers do. 100%. This Lions team, especially this year, was much better than the Packers, and the Packers were good. I just feel like the Lions will make it to a Super Bowl before the Packers do. Players and legacy. Let's see how much there is. Okay. Derrick Henry is already washed, and the Titans should trade him. Well, this might be a little bit outdated. So Derrick Henry is not washed. In fact, he just came off one of his best seasons of his career. The Titans should trade him. He's not on the Titans. Should the Ravens trade him? Definitely not. Oh, I'll move that. Tyreek Hill made Mahomes look better, not the other way around. Definitely, right? If a wide receiver has a good quarterback, they'll be good. But if a bad quarterback has a good wide receiver, they're going to catch every ball, right? You can have a bad quarterback and not a good receiver, but if you have a good quarterback and not a good wide receiver, they're not going to catch the ball, right? Trevor Lawrence is not a top 10 quarterback and never will be. Well, he's not a top 10 quarterback, and will he never be? Will he never be? I think it's a matter of time until he is. This Jaguars team is bad, right? But I think with the right coaching, they can get somewhere. Obviously, trading Christian Kirk did not help with that, but I think they have a chance. Josh Allen is a modern Cam Newton, good but not elite. Definitely not. I'm not even sure if you would call Cam Newton good. No, but Josh Allen is elite for sure. He's one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now, if not the best. Right? He is very good and will continue to be good until he retires. Christian McCaffrey is the most overrated running back of this generation. Definitely not. He is definitely not overrated. He is very, very good. Is he a little bit overrated? Controversial, right? The most overrated running back of this generation? Definitely not, right? I think Jonathan Taylor, like, he could be an example of overrated. Or maybe a little bit underrated. But yeah, I feel like Christian McCaffrey is definitely not the most overrated running back of the generation. The NFL is rigged and the refs favor big market teams. Definitely not. Like, I know we all thought about this with the Chiefs, but the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, right? You cannot be saying it. Is the NFL rigged? Some may say it is, but they keep denying it. I really don't see how it would be rigged. Defense doesn't matter in today's NFL, just a great QB. This is definitely true, unfortunately, right? They always say franchise quarterback, franchise quarterback, franchise quarterback. They don't say franchise defense, franchise running back, right? It's for a reason, okay? A quarterback is really what matters in the NFL. If you don't have a quarterback, you're not going to be great, right? If you have a great defense and a not good quarterback, you're not going to score points, right? You may not let up that many points, but your defense is not going to hold a scoreless game every time, right? So the defense, let's say they score like a field goal every time. If your offense has no good quarterback, you're not going to score, okay? Your defense will come to 0 points, but if your offense can't score because they don't have a good quarterback, you're not going to win, right? So I think this is unfortunately very true. Sure, I feel like in football, it should not be true, but in today's NFL, it is. NFL players today are softer than players from the 90s and 200s. Well, 2000s. 200s, that's crazy. No, I have not really watched it then, but I definitely, from watching today, are not soft. Right? They like hit hard and they really try. They do not care about how much it affects other people. Well, they do, but they just try to like hit as hard as they can. Really, they try to like make a play happen. The MVP award is just a quarterback popularity contest and doesn't reward the best player. I don't think this is true at all. See, it may not be the best player, but it's most valuable player, right? The most valuable to their team. Lamar Jackson this year, he may have been better than Josh Allen, but Josh Allen was the most valuable to his team. Right? It's most valuable, not best player. The Pro Bowl should be completely eliminated. It's a waste of time. I don't think so, right? It gives, it brings like it's cool to see them just in like their fun state, just goofing around and stuff. Well, not goofing around, but you know what I mean. And like, if they didn't have that, like, what would else would the eliminated teams do? I feel like it's fun to see the best players. Well, it's not best anymore. It's like just players come together, just compete in fun games, and try to do well. So that is all. But I have to ask, could you create an image of what a photo for the thumbnail would look? Yes, it's creating. So this will be the thumbnail for the video. And you could look that this one will be the thumbnail. That's actually great. Why don't you ask, can you make it a rectangle? Oh, I'm just, I'll make this one work. Or maybe I can do a new chat. Oh no, I don't think it will work. But I will make sure to make that a rectangle when I get a chance to. So this will be, I'll find a different way to get it bigger, but this is definitely what it's going to look like. And thanks for watching. AI just made this video, and that is pretty cool. Thanks for watching.